Good morning. Let's see. All right.
No man could have survived that fire. He's coming for me, but I'm coming for him.
If you track Michael's victims, he's going home.
And that's where we're going.
We're coming for you, Michael.
Rated R.
How he should be. My Politis? Sure. My Politis is not that great though. Plus she's not running immunity. And this is gonna be yeah. Sweet spot for speed is like 210 and 220. The damage is alright. She does some pretty decent damage. Maybe bump the attack just a bit more, but her base attack's a little bit low, so it's kinda hard to get a high attack on her. And then instead of crits that you want immunity.
All right.
Really nice for Politis. So yeah, these are the stats you want to aim for while still getting immunity. If you want a DPS Politis for reference. Yes, fucking send it one more time. Playstyle dependent, Kingslaw. I really the effectiveness ass clown Politis is also super oppressive. That shit's super annoying to deal with. And the effectiveness full tank, I've seen that used against like Carmen comps. As soon as Carmen S3s, she just strips the invincibility. So as long as she's on the field, it's a really hard counter to Carmen if you struggle against her. That is. DPS, if you're like if you're going cleave or whatnot, or you go a very aggressive playstyle, and you actually use Politis in your drafts, then DPS is the way. Against cleave, both work. Ass Clown is like a little bit RNG, and if you do get a crucial Ass Clown though, you just win. Just straight up turn 1 after they use an on attack, you just win. The DPS one, just kill them all really, you know. So both work for anti cleave. Oh my god, this is a lot. That was a lot of shinies right there. Wow, give me some Rual imprints. Yeah, Rual imprint. That's a dud. Okay. Like 15 more anyways. 11 3 stars in a row. 12 3 stars in a row. Okay, there we go. There we go. We did it. Nice. Okay. Where's my Rual at? I have 1 imprint on her. Let's see. This should bump her up to 16k. Not even his bank account. Let's see. Memory imprint. Oh fuck, my inventory's full. Dual Moonlight Summon? They have the same bodies. It's not exactly that. I need... Yeah, I don't have enough for that. I'm not gonna summon for more. I need to save my gems and stuff. Inventory's full. Fuck off. Fuck off. There you go. Hey, if you pull a 5-star, typically you're not gonna get like insane luck with the Moonlights. I don't know. I've noticed a little pattern like that. Let's see here. I need to transmit. Yeah, transmit. Ooh, the next I don't think they announced it, did they? Just buy the pack so they won't appear 5-head. Fucking 5-head. pretty damn certain these ones are SSS. Yeah. Okay, now to take... Two Shamandras and a Destino. I think that was worth the Sky Stones. I honestly think that was worth it, you know. Destino worth pulling? Not Destino herself, but if you wanted imprint for well, then it's pretty nice. Let's see here. But that's if you have resources to spare though. So yeah, only pull if you have resources to spare and then you have Ruel and you can imprint her. Okay, I should have brought her to 16 HP. Nice. My Ruel's still a little bit squishy for a Ruel, but I really like the Efres. The amount of Efres she has. I can make her better. This is a nice weapon. This weapon is kind of cracked.
Fire beats today. Sis Savage. 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 Fire beats today. Sis Savage.
I legitimately run this all the time, but it's just very different. Very different from the other guys.
Buy your beats today.
Kind of
Sis Savage.
different from the kind of solo. This is meant to be yeah, 290, that's pretty good. Okay, what do you want the rules to be?
Buy your beats today. Sis Savage. Buy your beats today. Sis Savage.
Have you been farming on the off time? Or it's kind of you need really fast speeders to make character. So basically they want
Buy your beats today. Sis Savage.
You know what? I respect that. We're still gonna go Summer Series. I respect that. Okay. Okay. The 290 character.
Buy your beats today. Sis Savage.
You know I have a...
Buy your beats today. Sis Savage. Buy your beats today. Sis Savage. Buy your beats today. Sis Savage.
The stair is not that fast. Oh, yeah,
Buy your beats today. Sis Savage. Buy your beats today. Sis Savage.
At the end of the day, it's the fucking red. Yeah, the attack down is going to prevent her from. Okay, now we do this. Symbol of Unity Teacher and should be able to hit the violet, maybe. It doesn't. It's still stuck.
Buy your beats today. Sis Savage. Buy your beats today. Sis Savage.
DJ Basar. Yeah, but I wasn't afraid of any other picks that you took. That's why
Buy your beats today. Sis Savage.
I don't really know who it's Now we're gonna go green.
Buy your beats today. Sis Savage. Buy your beats today. Sis Savage.
All right. While we wait for Hexxity, I'm going to kind of just look around at my gear and stuff like that. Yo, welcome everybody from the Twitch side and the Facebook side. Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful morning. I'm just waiting. You should be finishing up with whatever he's doing. Yeah, what's up, Terrence Mizune? Also, what's good, DJ? Ooh, you know what? That means I can make this. Oh, crap. I say as I have none. Oh, snap. Free artifacts today. I got trash. Bro. You living the life out there, man. Look at this nonsense.
Buy your beats today.
How did I lose this one? Was it the straws? I think it might have been the straws. How do we lose? We just got cleaved on that one. It's all about going up and down and up and down. Bro, getting smacked out here. Like, I'm 2 away right now. Okay, so I'm just waiting on Hexxity right now. He's doing mocks right now. It's his Rim, his Iceria, and a Rowana versus a Landy, Bellion, and Stene. And he just went into his Rim countered, killing his Stene with an S1. Bellion S1s does not proc her extra attack. Rim counters with her S2. Iceria S3s onto the Bellion in the top rights. So interesting. Maybe he'll be here shortly. I'm not sure, bro. Anyway, how's everyone on the Twitch side? Zilg, how you doing, buddy? Glad to see you here. You know what? How do I know what I gotta do here. Boom. Zil, thank you for always showing up to the stream, bro. Even if it's only for like a few minutes or for a couple hours. I appreciate you. And now you're a VIP of the Spice Cabinet. Let's go. Oh, snap. I hear myself. That means Hexxyty's somewhere here. Hello? Yo, Hex, what's up? I can kind of hear you. Oh.
What I think about Bruiser is
Oh, whoops.
I think it's harder more so than ever before. Before I was like always
outbreak. Your city or entire region may be endangered by a lethal agent. If conditions at your location make this a possibility, you can stay in place until but inside. The following step will ensure that
Oh, I need to become a speaker. How do I? Okay, I think you got a request. Oh, there you go. Should be like a invite. There we go. Hello.
There we go. Okay.
Perfect. We got it working.
All right. Let's see. Sick. Okay. Yeah, my Asteria is thicker than a lot of Ruels out there. Oh.
Oh snap! All right. Well, welcome, Hex. I appreciate you coming.
Of course, dude. I'm glad to be here.
So I'm starting this like podcast for Epic 7, right? We've been posting on YouTube, going to probably post on Spotify, things of that nature. And I just want to talk about things that aren't kind of being talked about. First and foremost, I want to have your thoughts on the current meta, on AOL, on Bellion, that kind of thing. But
Okay, so the current meta.
Mhm.
Honestly, it's a shit show of a meta right now because there is multiple metas in one. That's at least that's what I'm seeing here. So the meta is you're either going full Soul Weavers, like we talking Amelia and Meikoi, those top tier Soul Weavers, just spam that and just go extremely tanky and then never die. The other meta is the RNG meta, which is Rem and Violet. It's like that's the worst one in my opinion, is because there's no playing around RNG. You can't play. You can tiptoe all you want around RNG, but at the end of the day, it's RNG. You can get absolutely fucked by it, or you can absolutely destroy it. You know, that's why I think that's the worst one of all. And then now we're starting to see the control meta come back a little bit too, with the Bellion and the living EMP we call fucking Angel alike. So let's see that one. Honestly, Angel Light is toxic. Bellion, I feel like she's very strong unit, and but she definitely has. You can play around her. She's not like
oppressive, like AOL.
That shit's toxic. Funny enough, she doesn't actually do that good into my summer area comp. It's like a cleave. She's meant to counter cleave, yet I can cleave Aeola's really easily. But I've noticed that when I go against her when I'm playing Bruiser, holy shit, she absolutely shits on like traditional Bruiser comps and whatnot too. And then people build her on so much effectiveness too. So that's a great choice against Soul Weaver spammers too. But so yeah, that's what I think. It's just kind of like there's like 3 different branches of the meta. Yeah. The RNG meta, the re-rise of the control meta again, and then the fucking the Soul Weavers. So yeah, at least that's what I think. There's 3 different branches of the meta. We still here. Hey yo, Jason, dude, thanks so much for the 4 months free sub, dude. How you doing? Currently, we're doing an interview with Zake on the current meta, and then we'll end up doing something like a little podcast style.
Yeah. So it's like a podcast. So, my next question for you would be, what are your thoughts on everyone starting to farm Caides 13 and like the whole?
Oh, what are my thoughts on that? Okay, so what I think is everyone wants that juicy pen set. Most players that farm Caides, like I'm probably like at least 96 to 99% of the people that farm Caides are just going straight for the pen set, just like how they farm A13 just for the immunity itself. They don't really care for the other sets, you know? So they're just going straight for the pen set. Pen set offers a lot of value to single target bruisers and DPSs like A-Ravi, and some people choose to opt for pen set over immunity on some units like Violet and Rylet, and anyone that's going like super fast Tomokas and whatnot would choose to go to pen set. Really ups their damage. Pen set makes a huge difference in single target DPS, especially with the buffs to it. However, it's still very niche for people to be running revenge set and injury set though. Like I see it like very occasionally. That's why I don't want to say it. All people that farm Caides just go for pen set. No, that's not true. I've seen it, but it's very rare. So what I think about it is I think going for that pen set, because I'm farming Caides too now, but I'm going straight for the pen set only. And then you also have to consider that if you're going to go for pen set, you got to weigh your values here too. Like, do you want to sacrifice immunity for pen set? And if so, what's the cost? Are you going to be punished hard for not having immunity? So I decided I want to weigh out the balances there too. And someone like building A-Ravi, I have her on Crimson Seed, so I don't have any use for immunity. I'd rather take the extra damage. But someone on like Violet, I would go immunity, just the safer route over getting the pen set. Overall, I think they did. I'm glad they buffed Caides actually. It's like, shit, it's
better than what it was. I
It was
think
better than what it was.
I think it needed something a little bit more than what they did. The speed increase for revenge and the slight buff to injury percentage, and then like the 5% for pin, all of that was nice. But I think like I was expecting injury to be at least like 10, but then they made it 9, so it's still I can't exactly like complain about that. Revenge, they just bumped it up from
Wait,
like
it's at 9. I thought it was at 6 for the
no, it's at
the
9
injury.
if I remember
The
correctly.
injury is?
Yeah, injury set is 9% every time you.
Okay, that's actually solid. Huh.
Yeah.
Okay, and then what about so the revenge and
It's-
then the injury? I feel like they could have bumped that up a bit more. Because I knew as soon as the pen set buffs get through, people are actually gonna farm Caides just for the pen set. But they bumped up the other 2 sets. It could have been more usable. But that's my thoughts.
I
Yeah, I
think
mean,
they
like,
were
pen
gonna.
set is a given. You know, it's freaking a flat out damage increase on singletary DPS. So
One thing that I was hoping for revenge was like instead of it being 1% speed increase per 0.5, or is it 0.5 per 1%? I was hoping for it to be one to one, so like 1%
yeah, 1 for
speed,
1.
yeah, for 1% missing health.
Mhm.
So then once you get down to the lower health, you're looking at like 99 increase.
Yeah. Oh
And
yeah, that'd be sick actually. Then we'd see a whole lot more like revenge crowds and whatnot. I think your tech of the revenge BBK is like people are starting to do it, but they don't really use the thing is they don't really use BBK because her base stats are already too low. Getting a revenge set makes it a little bit harder too. Let's see.
That was one thing I was having troubles with when I was building her, is that I was trying to get her with a bunch of health, decent defense, and decent attack, while trying to keep speed up with 100% crit rate and like 250 crit damage, right?
Still offer some speed. However, it's lower value, so you need in order to get the maximum value out of revenge, you still need a pretty decent amount of speed alongside with the revenge. It's like a percentage increase, right? So, as you get lower health, if there's no point of revenge if you're just like base speed anyways, right?
Yep.
So, because at that point you might as well have gotten a different set, but that's what makes it hard. That's what makes it kind of difficult to build the revenge sets, because you need some crazy speed rolls on it too, alongside other high rolls with the other stats as well.
What's my next question? Let's see. What would you like to see next in Epic 7? Me personally, I'm waiting for Phyllis especially change, so
is unit wise is okay. So I'm gonna be honest. Look, when it comes to I forgot I didn't put Song of Stars on my Furious. Oops. Okay, so when it comes to any like units, I used to be like really excited to see, hey, you know, like this unit whatnot, it's cool, like new stuff. But then at this point, I kind of came to realize like more and more units they release, the more shit the meta becomes. I'm like, okay, well, I'm kind of like the only I can only remember the last time I was excited for a unit was Summer Hysteria. That's it. Now it's like shit. It's like you release a unit, it's either a counter to like something like Cleave or whatnot, or it's just gonna be something super annoying and oppressive to deal with. And it's good that it means more content for a lot of the content creators, right? More and more units that do come, but also at the same time, like the content creators are not the whole base of E7. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Lot of the Epic 7 people community, they're not like heavy spenders. Hell, like we have plenty of free to play people in Epic 7. They're gonna struggle to keep up with just the constant releases of new units, limited units back to back, ML5 units back to back. It's really hard to keep up, especially if that unit is like really essential or like super oppressive, you know. And then it's gonna kind of gimp a lot too, or it's like a very essential counter to a solid meta unit, you know. That's so when it comes to new units and stuff like that, I'm not really looking forward to that. Now moving on, let's see, specialty changes. I would like to see some more specialty changes. That would be good because again, that helps the general, like the whole the E7 community as a whole, not just like the whale side or whatnot. Anyone can build a specialty change to freaking 3 stars, and to see like 3 stars in play, pretty nice. Let's see. If I wanted my most wanted special change is probably Celeste.
Oh
like,
no, Celeste.
Yeah, she'd be pretty insane.
That would be absolutely busted. I don't even want to know what she's gonna do. She strips on her S2 before it pushes back.
She'd be insane if she did strip. I would build her immediately. If I could build a Celeste, I would have her 310 speed if I used my characters on her. So if she did strip with her S2, I'd use Celeste all the time.
Oh no.
Oh, man, but I don't. I want to see. I definitely want to see more special. And then as for other future updates, it's like miscellaneous stuff. Just I want them to just, the E7 community actually like screams this as a whole. Just take a look at the damn 15% shit, man. That thing is just.
Oh yeah.
So outdated.
Listen, everyone hates the 15%.
Yet, I understand that it's really hard to change the percentage of the coding and whatnot. It's not just a click of a button, remove it. I can understand that, but it's worth the investment, the employee investment, time investment, money investment. If it's better for the game overall, Christy specialty. So who's in the call? It says Zay. Actually, here, shout out to Zay.
Oh no.
Let's see what we got here. What's your Twitch name again?
ZAKE 5125.
5125. Okay. There we go. And yeah, I think it would be worth it for Small Geek to actually take the time to, hey, look at these numbers and just change it. I know they didn't change the counter back to 20 because it's too hard to change the coding. It's not just a click of a button, but it's like, fine, whatever. It is what it is. But like 50%, I know it's like it's ingrained in every single content in this game. And that's why it's like it's gonna be really hard. But you know how shitty it feels. 50% PvE, 50% RTA, Guild Wars, all that. It just feels shitty everywhere. It just doesn't belong in this game. And then like the whole control meta going out of control. Just because 50%, we have plenty of ways to fight control, it's like if we didn't, then everyone would be like going control all the time. We saw that with like Fairy Ten and whatnot, but then they decided, hey, this is out of control. So then they started releasing ways to deal with it.
We saw that with Dizzy too.
Yeah, but then hey, we have more ways to deal with it. So. I honestly think it's time for 50% to go. Even with 50%, yeah, control would still struggle because of all the answers. Kind of like Cleave right now too, It's like there's so many answers to Cleave. You don't have to like outspeed Cleave just to win.
Let's go, boys! Let's go!
Let's see, bring the Song of Stars back to Furious here. Okay. If they want to get rid of 50%, they'll have to rework the whole F. Yeah, that's where it comes. I can understand from that point though. It's a lot of time investment, employee investment, and money investment too. I just think it's worth taking a look at it and then see if they can actually just take that investment if it's better for the game overall. That's what the ER to resist it's also kind of skewered. Effectiveness is way more value than an F-res too. So. But I don't know. That's something I want to see though. Like, just I would be happy if they did decide to rework effectiveness resist too. Just take a look at it. Just try to improve it in their way. Maybe like if they're not gonna remove 50%, just fucking at least take a look at it and see how they can improve upon it. It's so damn outdated. I don't. So like, dual attacks, speed RNG. I think that those are here to stay, though. Unfortunately, but really, 15% though. That shit just needs to go. Let's see. Like we can go on forever and forever with I think toxic RNG in this.
Toxic RNG.
Yeah, I'd say toxic RNG. Fucking artifacts and unit RNG. You know, that's one thing. You choose to draft that unit, or you choose to put that artifact first. Maybe a possible advantage. You know, that's one thing. But then like just the random 50% that you have no control over. That kind of shit is just like really, why? And like counter set too. You choose to invest in farming Banshee for a possible advantage. It might work or it might not work in your favor. I think the fact that you actually have to choose, you're willing to play that RNG game. And if it works out for you, hell, it's fucking fantastic. If it doesn't, then it's shit.
The gamblers, what do you mean? That's all it's all about here, gambling.
It's all about gambling. And then, hey, that just reminds me of the first question you asked, you know, the current meta, the 3 branches of the meta, the RNG pickers, the fucking, I don't know, I just want to see more ways to just play the game without, you know, like, because you can't play around RNG, though, you know?
Yeah, I completely understand that. I asked some people in my community questions beforehand what to ask you, so I'm going to go through a few of those.
Okay, of course, dude.
Are all your hunt teams one-shot comps?
Okay, so actually, no, I don't have a single one-shot comp. But my wyvern team is very optimized. Though.
Okay.
It's like perfectly damage tuned and speed tuned, and it's like on average a minute and 14 seconds per run. So,
oh, nice.
It's a little slower than a one-shot, but it's more consistent. And
okay.
I would just run this all the time in Hunt Buff. The 4 days of Hunt that we did, I was able to burn through 300 leaves. So,
oh wow.
Yeah.
Next question is: are you free to play or pay to win?
Pay to see, I've actually spent quite a bit on this game. So
I feel
I'm
that.
definitely not free to play. I always buy out the leaf because even if I do buy all out the leaf packs, I'm still gear checked. I'm just gear gapped heavy. It's crazy. I'll be honest. Don't buy the fucking stupid mystic packs and shit. That's just a scam. Mola packs are scams.
Whoa, those new Mola packs are pretty nice.
I did buy the new Mola packs though. That shit was nice. That was so much Molas for a decent price too.
Exactly.
So I was like, okay, I'll take that. But typically speaking, I just buy out the leaf packs. Just hope and pray that I can get some good gear. That's really all I spend on the game for. Unit wise, I get really lucky with pulling MO5s. I've pulled like 6 MO5s from the free summons.
Oh wow.
So
I'll trade you my luck. I'll give you my gear if you want. I'll take your units.
I don't know. But in this game, it's like it's free to play friendly. Don't get me wrong. It's a pretty, for a gacha game. It's pretty damn free to play friendly. But yeah, there are definitely some inherent advantages that you do get as if you spend on the game. But even if you do spend, you're not gonna get a crazy advantage unless you spend like 10,000 a month.
It's easier access to things than other players.
Yeah, easier access. Yeah, if you spend an absolute gargantuan amount of money in this game, you're gonna have a massive advantage over the other players. That's a given. But typically speaking, the gap between free to play and the
whales,
pay winners, yeah, it's not like too big.
I would say it's not that big, just because the let's talk about RNG again real quick. The RNG of rolling gear.
Yeah, RNG. Yeah. Say I buy out the leaf packs every fucking month, and then yet I'm still gear gapped. Sometimes even buy some free to play players. So, but nevertheless, yeah, I think. All right, just going back to your first question. No, I am not free to play. Am I like pay to win? I am a moderate spender.
He says
So-
he's a dolphin, not a whale.
I can't call myself a whale if I'm not spending thousands.
Yeah, I know. I feel that. I feel that because I buy like those new MOLA packs I bought. I spend like here and there, like whenever I'm like, do I really want to farm Catalyst today? And I get a new 5-star, I buy those like $10 packs. Like, all right, okay.
It's like if I have money to spare, then why not? But I need see I'm in the military. We don't get paid a whole lot. I'm gonna be honest. We don't get paid a whole lot. So I need to be pretty sparing about how I spend it. Too. I can't be like I can't be fucking stupid with the So I need to get the highest value packs and whatnot. So
Which
leaf
is
packs
leaves.
are leaves. So I always buy those. And yeah, by the time I get out of the military, I still need enough money to buy a house and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta make sure to be smart with the money. Yeah. So that answers your question.
Yep. So the next question I have for you is, what do you think is the most useful unit, and what set?
Most useful unit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on. Let me 1 second before I answer that. I spent $15. Is that called a fish?
We'll
not
call you a
like-
guppy, sure.
That's like if you spend $15, that's called like at like a minimal spender, or like fish. You can
You can technically call it free to play because that just sounds like you're buying the monthly packs. That's about it.
No, that wouldn't be free to play. Free to play is like $0. That's completely free. Free. There's the word free for that.
Oh yeah,
But
true.
minimal spender, I think, yeah. If you buy like the $15 month packs, that's a minimal spender. You don't buy anything else, just the monthly pack. That's the
Mhm.
minimal spender. It's high value, and you only spend 15 a month. You're not like, you know,
It's like a TV subscription.
yeah. It's like if you ever played World of Warcraft or something, you know,
Yeah,
you buy
yeah.
it monthly just to
Exactly.
play the game. Yeah. So, all right. Anyways, what was it? Oh, wait, sorry. What was the question again?
Most useful unit and on what set?
Most useful unit. If I'm gonna be unbiased here. Oh, if I'm gonna be biased,
I say
of course. Shit, like hell, fucking speed set immunity, and then you have a fucking, you have a whole ass reset for another unit, double the power of another unit. That's some pretty useful stuff, you know.
Mhm.
So, and plus she has a strip defense break and a buffable on the S3. Pretty fucking solid, I must say. But let's see. It's like currently, like we're talking like meta, not like memeing a little bit.
No, it's your personal opinion.
Personal opinion.
Yeah, it's your personal opinion.
Personally, well, I get it. It's personal, but like at the same time, it's like I look at Asaria, and then I look at like the whole units that we have, all the units that we have. Can I really say, like, genuinely say that she's more useful than another unit? So that's what I'm thinking right now. Hold on. Let's see. Just something that offers so much value to the team, or just having that unit that just offers so much value to your account. That's what I'm trying to think here.
I would say typically a lot of high value units are like soul weavers, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
Like Tama, Diane.
So we're talking E7
Amelia.
as a whole, not just RTA and PvP, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. Let me finish this live run and just take a look at the units real quick.
All
Alright. That's a hard one actually.
right.
I spent $10 into the beginner 5-star guarantee. Gave me balls, so I thought.
Oh no.
You should have saved that for your future Sage Ball imprint.
Yeah, Sage Ball imprint.
Hold on a little longer. Okay, let's take a look here. Just having a unit that just significantly benefits your account, not just RTA.
Listen, everyone would say RB at that point. I'm just like,
RB, yeah, he's still decent in RTA too. Good Abyss unit, great dog walker. You don't really use him in the hunt. Actually, you can use him in hunts too.
you can use an A13.
And then you probably not a Banshee one shot, but Banshee.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. He definitely offers a lot of value to the. But would I say he's the most valuable? That might be a stretch. Like number one. Taking a look at the units here.
Corrado. Yes.
Corrado. No, it has to be Ellison. It has to
That's
be
the Elson.
Yeah.
Oh no.
So it's either between a Soul Weaver
Mm-hmm.
or Spectre Tenebria.
Okay.
Let me think here. So Tamarin offers so much value in like Abyss contents, expeditions, many hunts.
Mm-hmm.
Really significant. It's like Queen of PvE for a reason, but that's the thing. She's just for PvE. So I can't call Tamarin the most valuable because it's not like.
Well, in my personal opinion, sometimes I think PvE matters a little bit more than PvP because you can't farm gear if you're not good at PvE, correct?
That's true.
And you can't do
Fair
PvP
enough.
without gear, so.
Fair enough. But that's where that's where like Wyvern and like the hunt nodes come in though.
Mm-hmm.
If you can, there are people that don't actually use Tamarin, and then they just get by just being 100% Wyverns, you know. Let's see, but I'd say she's very high up there though in terms of value for the. Very high up there. And then let's take a look at someone like Maid Chloe. Very solid in PvP.
Mm-hmm.
She works in some PvE contents. The attack buff is really nice too. She's pretty high up there, but I wouldn't say it's the most valuable. Honestly, I'm gonna have to go between Spectre and Tamarin. I'm gonna have to go with Spectre Tenebria because it's just. She offers so much like value to your account. Abyss is so easy with her. Let's see, I guess you can't really use, but then again, you can't really use her in the hunts though. Not really.
A13 probably. That's probably the best.
A13, yeah. Actually, A13 would be pretty good. But also. To counter your argument about like having arguably having the PvE units more valuable than the PvP, also at the same time, if you don't have any PvP units to begin with and you can just keep progressing, sure you can be a full PvE gamer, but if you eventually want to get to RTA, you're gonna need like a PvP unit too. So
just use 3 stars, you'll be all right.
You'll be all right, and then you go against Omega Legend player.
Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna get kind of washed up. I'm okay. So I think I'm gonna have to go with Spectre.
Spectre Tenebria.
Yeah, that's the most valuable. Just so much value in PvP and PvP. And she's been top tier ever since her buffs, like season 1, you know. So she's been top tier. Doesn't have a direct counter. The only way to deal with her is to spam the living fuck out of AoEs. But that's not countering her. That's just drafting an entire team just to kill her, you know. And especially with a lot of AoE punishers, like you draft her with, and then you punish them for going AoE. I've seen like a lot of Spectre Tenebria first picks, and then that kind of influences them to like, oh, I see a Spectre first pick, I gotta need to draft it today, where I need to deal with that. Just go spam AoE and they get punished for it. So, very flexible in like drafts and whatnot too. Yeah, so I must say she's probably the most valuable for an account to have. I wouldn't be able to clear some of the Abyss floors that I have cleared without Spectre as well.
I still need to clear some myself. I think I'm like 93 or something like that. I've been sleeping on it.
Yeah, see, that's the thing is I don't build PvE units unless it's like essential ones like Tamarin and like Furious and Cigarette for Wyvern. That's why I don't have a single one-shot team either, because I invest all my Molagor personally into PvP, but a unit that can be used that offers both value in PvE and PvP. You can invest moles in them, and it's not like it doesn't feel wasted because you can still use them in PvP too. So, and the Molagors are so limited in this game. So, yeah, overall value, Spectre offers the most, in my personal opinion.
Okay. That next one, let's see. And then let's make this one the last one.
Okay.
What unit do you think is most likely to become a future meta?
Huh. Future meta unit. The unit with most potential. Let's see.
For me, I'm just gonna say it right now. It's Mort, obviously.
Mortellix.
The great Mortellix.
Let's see. I'm gonna have to go with Kekwerik. So,
Okay,
Fire,
you're gonna buff him probably with the
Fire Cowrick. Right now I feel like Kisei's still a slightly better version of Cowrick. Kisei's played all the time. You know, they gave her plenty of buffs and like that exclusive equipment to make her like really solid. But Cowrick has that one thing though. He's a book holder, and then the guarantee strip and the
cooldown reduction.
So he has that one thing going for him. So if they did buff him, that could push him to be at like Kisei level or even better. So the thing is, Kisei has a fucking exclusive equipment that gives 10 fucking speed. So
his was what, crit chance?
Yeah, crit chance still offers a ton of value, gear rolling, but don't get me wrong with that. But at the same time, it's still a pretty decent speed difference. His base speed is 119. Kisei's is 116 plus 10.
Yeah, so 126.
Plus 10 is not added to speed set, but still, it's still additive. 10 speed. So we're looking at 126 versus 119 as well. So I can see him having the most potential. At least that's what I think. Yeah, he's been a meme for a while, or being the strongest mage in Sidonia, head ass, and all. Kind of not really do what he's supposed to do. He's like a full PvP unit. His entire kit looks so good on paper as a PvP unit, but he just doesn't really. He doesn't have enough sauce, I think. Yeah. They just gave him something a little more, he'd probably be meta. Senya.
Senya's coming up.
Really, but she has her place in the meta still. As a good anti-cleaver. She's not like a meta unit, but she has her place. So I don't really see her getting buffed. Maybe we'll see. We never know.
Well, I know for a fact that Judge Kisei's getting a buff, right?
Judge Kisei.
Yeah, we know she's getting a buff because of her skin.
Yeah. What I think, Judge Kisei, huh? What would they have to do to make her good though? Like,
let me look.
She's a one-dimensional unit. She's just there to do as much damage as possible at once.
They could probably make her a little bit more self-sustained. Probably that'd be my my initial thought process for it is if they made her more self-sustained rather than dependent on someone else.
Do you think it's like a mini rework is more likely than a buff?
So like what we saw with Ravi, what we saw with who else got a rework? Was it Charlotte? Charlotte got a rework back in the day.
Yeah, they don't really do a whole lot of reworks anymore. So it's like maybe like mini rework, but like a full rework like Charlotte, it's kind of rare now.
I think Judge Kisei needs a full rework because her kit was okay. You know, day one it was okay back then. Now we have way too much. We have way more that we gotta think about. she needs more. She needs more.
Yeah, it definitely does. Someone in chat suggested Smart Bomb said immune to provoke, so maybe like certain immunities to debuffs.
Mm-hmm. My thing is, if we're gonna start doing immunities to debuffs, I don't think that means they're gonna change one of her skills completely. I think
Yeah.
so. So if they do something like that, that means her S2 is gonna become a passive, and then her S1's gonna be like a Charles where it procs into something else.
Or
You know?
they wouldn't have to change that. What they could have done is like if S3 is up or something like that, then she's immune to certain debuffs or something like that. Or that's what they could do as well.
But then that changes how you use her, right? Does her S3 reset on kill?
No, that's the thing is that wouldn't change it because she's the one-dimensional unit, you know.
Oh,
Because
okay.
you want her to if it's up, and then during that time period she's like immune to a certain debuff like stun, sleep, or whatnot. And then you want it so that she can actually take that turn, so that before she even gets to that point where she's stunned or whatnot, by like an abyssal clown politis or something, she's actually able to take that turn, and then get her job off. Like the thing is, like she either does her job or doesn't. That could help her do that one-dimensional job that she's intended for. That's what I'm thinking. If they're not gonna rework her, that's the kind of buff that they could give her.
AoE extinction. That's what I want.
To deal with these damn Makoes.
Yeah, exactly. Go back to being the queen of Cleave. If she kills everyone, they all stay dead. That sounds like a great idea.
It's kind of weird. I don't think extinction is in the best spot right now.
No.
We have like Ammo Haste. I feel like he's just way better option for anti-revive than any extinction.
Yep.
At least I've noticed that. Like ever since I got Ammo Haste, I've been drafting him like crazy, and it feels so much better to use Ammo Haste over someone like Tomoka. Like Tomoka, you have to take turn 1 really to maximize her value, and plus you still need like crazy DPS stats
to kill.
If they run a super stupid tanky team, you're not gonna kill anything with Tomoka. So
yeah, and that's where I see what you're talking about with the value difference between like ML Haste versus Tomoka. ML Haste, you just need to make tanky, a little bit of speed.
You just need to sit there and exist. Tomoka, you need some cracked ass gears, and even then, it may be or maybe it may not work. It's like in a scenario like they just go extremely tanky. You're not extincting shit, you know. So that's what I think. AoE extinction would be cool, but like, think about it. AoE DPS is gonna do less damage than a single target too.
True.
So if they go super tanky, that AoE extinction is probably not gonna do anything. Maybe like an extinction passive. A unit that has extinction passive, and then it's like that unit's like meant to like slowly pick down teams. Like they go like tanky as fuck too. Like probably has like defense penetration in his kit or something, so that they can start whittling down the tanky teams. Maybe that's another like way you can counter the revive theme, so like release a unit like that.
One thing that I was expecting to really make a difference was that new debuff, that Stigma debuff that Melanie has. But
I see.
But the fact that it was like you can cleanse it is a problem. I think they need to make that debuff like uncleansable.
Yeah.
And just make it like one turn or something like that. You know what I mean?
That reminds me of someone that said, hey, maybe they should make bombs uncleansable too.
Well, okay, so bombs uncleansable, I understand that. I get that, right? Like bomb mechanics cannot work if the second they get put on, they get cleansed off. But at the same time, I understand. But like Stigma itself, right, is supposed to be that counter to Soul Weavers. So like, why is it that it's able to get cleansed?
True, I see. Yeah.
It's literally a what did I call it? It was, what artifact is that? It's a Water's Origin counter.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're getting at with that. Let's see. But I do like the injury mechanic though. You know how like injury can't be like
exactly. It can't be cleansed. It can't be reset. Nothing.
yeah. So, and that's pretty good against like very heavy HP damage dealers and like soul weavers. So, it'd be interesting to see if they did make Stigma uncleansable. I don't know. Think it would be crazy OP or anything.
Yeah, it's just and like I said, if they make it cleansable and then they put it on, and it's just 1 turn debuff instead of a 2 turn, I think that'd be a little bit more useful. Especially okay, you use Melanie into you can use Melanie into Ravi, you can use it into a Charlotte, you can use it into who else gets like CR push? Because it like. I'm curious about the interaction between Stigma and Politis. It's passive. Do they stack? If you put Stigma on someone and you have Politis in the team, and they try would that make 100?
It would stack, but not no, not additively, but like multiplicatively. That makes sense. Percentages multiply. You know how like Penset and so if you run Penset and then the unit that you run actually has a innate defense 10, like someone like Riley with 50%, it's actually it multiplies 50 times 50% instead of adding the 50% on top of the 50.
Interesting.
So it's a little less value because it's multiplying decimals, but I'm pretty sure that's how that would work if we're talking percentages here. So
that makes sense.
I never tested it out though, so I can't confirm, but that's most likely.
Hexxity's hot take on percentages in Epic 7.
Yeah, it's me more ranting about 50%. Okay, do you have any other questions or?
No, that was it. I appreciate you coming by, stopping by, answering these questions. I personally am hoping to have you again for some future ones.
Of course, dude. Glad to be here.
But yeah, thank you for taking the time out of your day and answering questions, doing this interview. I will definitely be posting this on YouTube, so be on the lookout for that.
All right. Okay. You have a YouTube channel, please.
Yes, sir.
Okay, sick.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Yeah. All right, sick. I'll check it out. I'll check that out then. Are you uploading that tonight then? Or?
Yes. Actually, once I'll probably end the stream and then I'm gonna go back up so then it saves it as like just that. And then I'll probably edit it while streaming.
Okay, sounds good, dude.
Anyway, you have a wonderful day, man.
Oh, you too, man. Thanks, bro.
Alrighty. Alright, everyone. As you just heard, I will be ending the stream real quick and then I will bring it back up immediately. I just need to make this stream right here as a separate video from the rest of the stream today. And I just realized I wasn't running boots on doors, so I literally drafted her into RTA matches and like did alright with no speed boots, which is absolutely trash, bro. Anyways, like I said, I'm going to end the stream, come back, and we're gonna edit that video while streaming. I'm not sure if I want to do Epic 7 today. I don't want to essentially int. I'm not feeling like climbing RTA right now. I'm at that 2-point mark again, and I don't want to push my luck and get knocked down again. Oh man, it's kind of a struggle right now. But yeah, appreciate everyone here. I will be right back. Let's hit the be right back scene, and then I'm gonna literally just gonna take like 5 seconds.